What's up, guys? It's Friday. You know what that means. Another wing review. Where are we at today, Kyle?
So today we went to the Jug Handle Inn up in Cinnaminson, New Jersey, and we reviewed...
What?
And we reviewed the Tony Bruno wing, which was honey barbecue and a garlic combination.
So you brought the two together, gave it a marriage. That's what you got, Tony Bruno, who, shout out to the sports guy. Anyway, so this one didn't have controversy between the two main hosts that you know and love. Kyle and John finally agreed. We praised the Lord.
We both had the same score, which is the first time, I think.
Ever.
Yeah.
And but what's funny is there's still controversy. So we had Greg down here bringing the average down. He had it at a 7-1. I'll give you that score right away. We'll start from there. So 7-1, he said he got the grilled, and there was a lot of char. I even tried some of the grilled, and it was
you could taste.
Strong
I tried
char.
one too. You could taste the charcoal in that thing. Like, it overpowered it. There was no sense of like the flavor of the actual wing itself.
Yeah. So we just dove right into negatives. Let's just reestablish ourselves. The place is really cool. I like it. It's a little dive bar atmosphere. I like that. But a big menu. They got rules on the back. A bunch of crazy stuff going on. But you expect the servers and everybody to be a little almost outrageous, but they're not. Everything's relaxed. Everything's chill. Everything's calm. So there was that. The thing with their wings is they go full wing on some of them. They have the drums, which is standard. And then they have the flats are actually like, you get the whole wing in there. It's a little more...
Gives you a nice handle.
Yeah. Feels, shout out to the Jug Handle Inn. So,
which, spoiler, is on a Jug Handle.
Yep, there you go. So it all comes full circle here. Also, nice to mention, they got chickens outside. So you get to see what you're going to eat. Kind of outrageous. Again, this place is very outrageous. All the signs point to them just being crazy people inside, and they're not.
And for the week and the afternoon, it was actually pretty busy. There was actually a lot of cars outside.
It was lunchtime, but it cleared out like right about 1 o'clock when we left. So, there's that. But yeah, the claws. I call them claws. Okay, they're wings. They're expensive. It was like about $13.
Yeah, I think
for
it was like
10 count.
Yeah, it was like $12.49.
Yeah,
it was like I know it was an awkward number. It wasn't like a $12.50 or like it was like something really weird.
So they're a little expensive, on the expensive side. So there's that, and then you do get a lot. So I had 10. I ate 5 and saved them, and I thought I was hungry. They had me second guessing myself all kinds of places in there.
Yeah, they were filling. I only ate 7. I had 3 left over.
Yeah. So, you got the fillingness, you got the expensiveness, and the sauces. So, Tony Bruno was on there. You got a couple others on there that were really unique and really cool. Some that you see all over the place, like mango habanero, buffalo. So, we tried to mix it up and tried different ones that we could get. On the menu, it didn't say grilled, but the waitress actually offered us grilled. So there was that. There's a little sneaky in there. If you go to the Jug Handle Inn, you can get grilled, but we actually don't recommend it.
We don't recommend it. We don't recommend the grilled. We would suggest just sticking with the traditional, just breaded oven.
Right, and that's because, first bite I went, wow, that's a lot of char. So I don't know if that was just the one time, but it was on every wing from what I hear. So, with that being said. They were lightly breaded. They were very crispy. This might have been our crispiest wing so far. Like, there was a lot of crunch in there. So that's another thing to consider. I like that a lot.
Which could also be the factor that, again, we ate there. We didn't eat here.
Yeah, we did eat there. So you won't get the intro you know and love. You probably already know that. But, we're switching it up here. We're trying to keep things always adapting, always evolving, always changing. So we'll see where this goes, where it takes us. But
now, would you think there was too much sauce? Because I felt like it was on the edge of Skeeter's, where if you saw in that video, the opening, that big tinfoil thing where there was just drenched in sauce.
So now we're back home because I disagree with you again. So I think there was just enough sauce. I like a lot of sauce, but I don't. There is too much sauce that exists. You can get lost in the sauce, but. This was like the right amount of sauce. It comes in a little metal pan, a bowl,
Yeah.
And you can kind of like take the wings out, put them aside, and then you can kind of pour the sauce on there that's left over. So you can choose to do that, or you can choose not to. Immediately, my thought process was, all right, let me take the wings out and put them in the container. So I think that played into a factor where I didn't get like soggy wings, I didn't get too saucy wings. But if you leave them in the bowl, the ones in the bottom are gonna sit. So you want to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely crispy, but I still think there was just so much sitting at the bottom. Where like.
But that's like, again, it's like you get a choice. So it's like if you like a lot of sauce, you can choose to have a lot of sauce. If you don't like as much sauce, you just take them all out right away. Like the buffalo ones came out pretty, like they weren't that sauced. So I think it changes per
Depends on what sauce you get, maybe.
Mm-hmm. But this one, the Tony Bruno definitely came with a lot of sauce. With that being said, let's talk scores. So my score was an 8.1. And Kyle's score
was also an 8.1.
Bang. So we finally agreed on something. There's less controversy than last week. But with that being said, there's still controversy. Because Greg's was a 7.1 as we established. We all thought we were in the 8s. And, Greg went and threw the wrench in there in the mix. So, Eric also had a high one at 8.7. So, for some of us, this was reaching our highest score. For some of us, it was reaching our lowest score. I just like that. We can never really agree on one score. You know what I mean? You're getting something different with everybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anything else you want to say? You talk about? How'd you feel about the atmosphere in there?
The atmosphere was really
nice. It's like
nice.
A sports bar.
Yeah, like there's a lot of
TVs
around the place. It was when the outside we walked in, we're like, this actually seems pretty small, but when you walked in there, it actually stretched.
It opened up, yeah, for sure.
And there was also, I think we noticed in the back corner, it looked like there was an upstairs as well with the steps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which we don't know if it's accessible to customers
or that's just like
an extra space.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of mystery behind this place, but it's really cool. So the overall score, after all 4 of those,
we had another rookie score. It was a flat 8.
Flat 8 even, and that's how we're being real with you. Is we'll just keep it the 8.
We're not gonna change it, make it special, just so it's not.
Yeah. So it may be rookie, but it's the average, so it doesn't count. All right. So. With all that being said, we've cleared our notes. We've cleared everything that we have. Now, let's bring you where we're going next week.